Hi, it's Cheryl Bassett, and today we are going to talk about duck quacking. So one of the 4 secrets is don't quack the duck. And these are the 4 secrets that help to have this amazing family meeting where everyone feels like they can share and connect and they feel heard and respected during the process. And one of the ones that's really important into that is the don't quack the duck. See, the duck is the idea. And when somebody shares an idea, you can't immediately just shoot it down, or as we say, quack it, because everybody's ideas deserves to feel heard, deserves to feel like it's been entertained, and that it's a safe place for all ideas to be shared, right? So you can compliment it, you can build on it, you can ask questions about it, but you cannot immediately shoot down the duck. So today, around that whole duck quacking idea, first of all, I want to encourage you, if you've never had a no duck quacking session, go for it. Just all ideas are open. We used to, in our work environment, we used to have this thing called 1,000 points of light, right? And you could just we put up every idea on the planet. No idea was bad. Then we went back and we evaluated them, but everyone felt like the ideas that they shared were just valuable in that moment and at least got put into the mix of what got discussed. So that creating that environment where everyone feels like their ideas are being valued is really, really important. And it's especially important with your children. I was one time, and I want to share this because I was one time with a family where I walked in and I was just helping them. I was just there to help them kickstart their family meetings. And they had a refrigerator that was full of all the chores and all the ideas that they had to do as a family. And they had stars and they had a system. And I walked in and I thought, wow, this family is like they've got it together. Then we sat down to have a discussion about having their first official family meeting. And I almost I've never seen the shift, right, that just happened in that moment. This was the daughter. And the son looking down. Nobody made eye contact and nobody had a clue how to start this conversation. And so the 11-year-old daughter, finally towards the meeting, I just said, hey, I acknowledged, right? I said, look, I can tell you're really uncomfortable. Can you just, what if your parents shared some things you could just, hear those ideas, and then maybe at some point you would feel comfortable in just interjecting a little bit. Would that be just a fair thing? You don't have to do anything in this meeting, but would that be a fair thing? And she said, yeah, that's fine. And she even admitted, she says, I just don't like talking to my parents. Well, the good news was she shared that because I believe any communication is better than none at all, and that was our start point. But fast forward a couple meetings where I went back in just checking in with them and just to see how they were doing, and the daughter in one of the meetings had this idea about how they might plan for some of their family events coming up. And I don't remember the exact idea, but what I do remember is her dad going, well, that'll never work. I wanted to quack his duck for quacking her duck. So in fact, I wanted to slingshot a duck right at his head, because here's this 11-year-old who hadn't shared, who for the first time took a step into doing that. And as soon as she did, he immediately shot her duck. So we do it, we don't even realize we're doing it. We do it to others. We have others do it to us. And as a result of that, we don't express ourselves the way that we should. So, have you ever sat in that meeting where somebody says, so are there any more questions or any more ideas? And you sit there and you have one and you have a question, you have an idea, but you don't express it because, well, what if it's a silly question? Well, what if, they don't like that idea? What if it was a place where you just knew you could share that idea and do it in a way that no matter what, even if it wasn't the best idea on the planet, it didn't matter because somebody might compliment it or build onto it or ask questions about it. One time we had a family meeting and David, who had a big imagination, which was amazing, wanted to have a helicopter landing pad on our roof. And that was his big idea. And Brian, oh my God, practical Brian was like, are you kidding me? And but because we talked about it, Brian's response was, David, now he had a tone, but David, why would you want a helicopter pad on our roof? And here's the beauty in it. We had this amazing discussion about why we might want a helicopter pad on our roof, and we came up with all kinds of ideas. We don't have a helicopter pad on our roof, and we didn't really plan on getting one in that moment. But who knows? There were a lot of great ideas that got shared that day, and we had this amazing discussion about what it would look like if we had a helicopter pad on our roof. So the point of this is that don't quack your own duck, don't quack other people's ducks, and the more that you can not do that, the more that people will respect back, and creating that environment where everyone can share. And definitely have that kind of environment at your own kitchen table with your own family. Allow the ideas to flow, allow everyone to feel heard. Don't quack ducks, because in that moment where everybody can share their ideas, you have no idea. The best idea that has not been said yet is waiting just for you.